What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Hummer Lecter, and today I have here the Man-Thing buff. I know this has been quite some time out in the market, but since that the Midnight Suns has just come out, I just followed the hype and I wanted to complete this buff set over here. So you're gonna go through the parts here. As we can see on my table, out of the 6 of it, I only have 4 of them. I am missing Jessica Jones and the blade from this set. So all this one here, I managed to get the buff parts with it, and the rest I had to buy it myself, which isn't easy at all. It's actually quite rare to find the Jessica Jones, to get the torso, and of course if you guys want the right leg from Blade, it's also quite hard. With the Bullseye, what you're gonna get is the right arm, and with Elektra you're gonna get the left leg. With Daredevil you're gonna get the head, and with Punisher you are gonna get the left arm, which I think is pretty interesting and pretty cool. So overall you're gonna get this buff set. So what we are going to do is of course review this and of course assemble this first before we go on to that. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this out and assemble this, and I gotta say I tried to assemble the legs by itself. It's actually very hard to do that. So what you do is I just jam it in. That's what she said. So you gotta push it in really hard, screw it in like that. As you can see, kind of got loosened a little bit. The first time was really tight. That's what she said. So just gonna push this in. A lot of force needed. That's why they said this is for adult figure collectors. And going on to the arm, we have the left very easy in and right in, and lastly the head, which we are going to pop in. Very nice. So boom, this is the Man-Thing buff here, and I gotta say it actually looks really good. It's quite underrated. I don't know why a lot of people are not talking about this. If you look at the scalp here with all the kind of veins and vines just going through him, it's actually very detailed. If I just bring you guys a little bit closer here, you can see all that amazing details that comes with this. As you can see, the head as well, it does have the red eyes. I don't know whether you're gonna call this the Man-Thing or you're gonna call this Ted. I'm not too sure exactly why they have called this Ted. If you guys know from the comics, do let me know. But I gotta say, as a figure itself, I do like the nice size to it. It does look very gigantic, very monstrous, very amazing details like I mentioned, very good articulation as we are going to check out in a little bit. And overall, in terms of the looks, I gotta say this is a really good buff. Alright, so now we're going to go on to the articulation, and with the head we can see it doesn't give you a lot of range of motion because maybe of the back here and also the mustache that comes with this Man-Thing. So this is all you're going to get, but you can just rotate it all around if you want, and it goes back and forth this much. Going on to the shoulders here, what we have with the arms is that you can just switch it to this maximum here, which is still quite decent, and you can go all the way down. You can turn it 360, and then we go on to the bicep swivel as well. It does give you the bicep swivel, and then it does give you a nice elbow joints. It's not going to give you your double jointed elbows. And we go to the arms here, you can go up, can go down, and you can twist it all around. Going on to the ab crunch here, I'm going to show you. So moving forward, very good ab crunch for such a big figure here. And if we go on to the back, if you push it all the way, it can give it a nice stretch to the back, get your abdominal muscles. But you can hear there is a sound inside most of these BAF parts, and of course you can twist it all the way here. Going on to the upper thighs, you can twist around, but it's very tight. Going on to the knees here, you can have your double jointed knees, very flexible. And then we go on to the ankle pivots, you can twist it to side by side, and you can go up and down. Again, quite restricted due to the leaves or to the vines here, but overall a still very good articulable buff. Alright, and checking out the size on this is at about the 8.5 inch mark, so it's very tall. And just for comparison here, we're going to put it side by side with the Venom Pool, which I think is one of the best buff that I've gotten. In terms of size, again, they are quite similar to each other. Of course, this one is in a very sexy pose here. In terms of the articulation as well, very good on both of these two buffs. Alright, so that is it with the BAF Man-Ting figure, and I gotta say, I actually really do like this. In terms of the rating, I would give this a nice solid 8 out of 10. It looks really, really cool. Of course, color could be better, but in terms of the sculpting, in terms of the shadow effects, in terms of the articulation, it's a very, very solid figure. So I'm gonna give this a nice 8 out of 10. And of course, if you guys do enjoy this as well, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. So I'll see you guys in the next one.